It is your current champion, two-time March of Madness champion, pit champion, undefeated legend, Zack Sabre Jr. against former Podswoggle champion. Never been pinned, never been submitted. It's already set up for WrestleMania. The game even knows how off the chain this is. Thanos. He's rated 100. It is for the title. For this match, I am just drinking from the bottle. Here we go. Again, you also have to remember that in March of Madness this year, Zack Sabre Jr., on a technicality, won his match against... what was the controversial Zack Sabre Jr. match? He was like a half second away from losing this year. Was it against Omega, I think? Omega or Dunn. Zack was like... it was just like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was right. It was supposed to be a double count out with Kenny Omega. And what happened with it? I don't remember. As everyone's commenting on it, I don't remember what happened or what we had to do for it. The bell's rung. We're underway. Thanos and Omega. Starts out slow, but look at him. He just knows. He just goes for the legs of Thanos. That's exactly the strategy you should do. You didn't want a double count out, so I restarted it. Because I couldn't do it. No. I couldn't do it on the challenge bracket. That's why. I can only do it if I know in the play-in rounds. So a double count out I can't. Yeah, I couldn't justify, so that's why. I've got to take a break from winning my Pat McAfee paper to give this my full attention. Yeah, I remember what it was now. Zack. Oh, here's a submission. Not an actual submission, but take a shot. I know you're just drinking from the bottle, David, but... Taker... Why is Taker taunting with the throat slit so early, and Zack hits a sling blade right out of the gate? Now Zack's got Thanos on the apron. What in the hell is this going to be? I don't think nothing. Oh, that was very impressive. Zack from the top rope. A flying clothesline on the Thanos who was on the apron. The tournament goat. The tournament god, taking it to Thanos early on. There's a back elbow by Thanos. Snap DDT on Zack Sabre Jr. And again, Thanos very confident with these throat slits in the early stages of this match. It is Augie versus Widden here. One of these two men will be Swoggle Squad champion until May 30th at least. Thanos went for a shot. Zack counters. Drop toe hold. The announcers are rightfully very worried. Zack looking for some weapons. What's he going to pull out? He's going to pull out a ladder. We saw used to perfection the last match. Thanos is going to fight that ladder from the hands of Zack and smash Zack right in the face with it. You don't need a gauntlet with 6 stones when you got a ladder and you got a face bouncing off the ring post like Thanos has just done to Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, but Zack battles right back, and Thanos actually ends up crashing onto the ladder himself. Every time you think Zack is down, he just has the right solution, the right time. Went for a big pump-up kick, and now he's hitting those short little kicks to the leg. That's about 5 of them in a row, and Thanos sends Zack Sabre Jr. up against the table. Oh man, what is this? Smashing his head onto the table. I thought he had Zack set up. Oh, good lord. I thought he had Zack set up to smash him through the table, but instead he throws him into the ring post again. This has been barbaric. Zack thrown back into the ring. What Thanos doesn't know is Zack has the hidden submission stone. Yep, the submission stone. The 7th Infinity Stone. Thanos out of his element. Second rope. Gonna ask Zack to get to his feet. Double axe handle onto the dome. Thanos. Now, shot time. Accolade. He's got him in a camel clutch. How apropos would this be if Zack Sabre Jr. ends up tapping out to Thanos? That's another submission. But Zack survives. Thanos rolls out of the way. Clubbing shot. Go behind. Thanos blocks. It was passed in from Kurt Angle. Who got it from me will not be named. Reverse DDT. It ends up being a backbreaker. This is what we've been waiting for. Thanos with a wake-up taunt. He's got Zack up on his shoulders. Zack Sabre Jr. is going to counter the tombstone. Couldn't even get it off. Tombstone pile driver by Zack. The man cannot be hit with a fucking finisher. Northern Light suplex. We finally thought we were going to see it. Now we will see the cross arm breaker. Can Thanos survive it? The cross arm breaker. He has it locked in. Thanos is in trouble. Will he tap? Will Thanos tap? He's not tapped out yet. It's the longest anyone's ever survived this cross arm breaker. Thanos is not tapping out. He is the first man to survive it. Zack was confident. Oh, a small package out of nowhere. 1, 2 count only. It has been proven that it can be survived. Thanos has survived the cross arm breaker from Zack Sabre Jr. Oh my goodness. Rolling neck breaker. Thanos immediately rolls to the floor. Sound strategy. He rose his fist because it's never not worked. He just thought he had it won. This match definitely has already delivered. Zack's got a kendo stick. Oh my god, he ripped it right from his hands and demolished him in the stomach with it, and then another shot in the back. Small package would have been the funniest thing of all time. Nothing says up Thanos went, oh my god, a chokeslam, but he's really close to the barricade. Oh god, a chokeslam onto the floor by Thanos. Into the barricade again. Smashes his head against it. A knockout punch. Zack just standing up to it. Another shot into the barricade. Smashing his head into it again. Oh my god, how long is he going to do this to the poor man? At least until Zack gets out of it. Go behind. These two are fucking stealing the fucking show. Belly to back suplex. I am out of breath. We've never had to see Zack Sabre Jr. fight this long or this hard for anything. Thanos into the steps. The guy in the blue t-shirt's loving it. You better, he paid like $6,000 for these tickets. Cameron refuses to move the camera. God, if he can beat Thanos of all people. Oh, he's going for that brain buster. Brain buster onto the floor in the kendo stick. That kid has the exact same outfit I wore to this year's Mania. I'm kind of creeped out. Get into the steps. Zack Sabre Jr. feels very confident, but again, they got to get back into the ring to resolve any of this. He's going for a... What's he going for here? Oh, he's going for another variation of the cross-arm breaker. Oh, he's got the leg trapped as well. That is straight out of the Zack Sabre Jr. playbook. He tapped out. He tapped out onto the floor, but the ref couldn't call for the bell because it was on the floor. The ref just stared at Thanos. He did not call for the bell. The match has to be won in the ring. Zack Sabre Jr. a huge tactical error. He got the tap out on the floor. He got the visual pin. Thanos now back into the ring, back on the offense. Choke slam on Zack Sabre Jr. Into the cover. The pin. 1, 2, 3. We have a new Podswoggle champion. Thanos has finally beaten Zack Sabre Jr. But he tapped out on the floor. The ref is not able to call the victory on the floor. It has to be done in the ring. My goodness. Zack Sabre Jr. had him beat. He trapped the arm of all things. Thanos quit. Thanos taps out. But in the end, he gets him back in the ring. It took one choke slam after all the abuse Zack Sabre Jr. had taken. And now who is going to beat this man who just beat a god himself? Thanos joins Brock Lesnar, EC3, and Braun Strowman as a two-time Podswoggle champion. Whew, boys, I have no problem in saying that that is an early candidate for Swoggle Mania 5 rematch, exactly as JY and Rich just said. No matter if the title's on the line or not, Zack Sabre Jr. lives by the controversy, dies by the controversy. Glad it ended about 15 minutes to get ready to record a podcast. I'm glad it was perfect time for everybody. Another classic one is in the books. We will see Thanos next month. He is not unbeatable. We saw Zack Sabre Jr. beat him. We just didn't see Zack Sabre Jr. win.